Hello friends and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Clarissa Coward and I'm so glad you found me in the world of YouTube. If you're one of my ride or dies, you know how I feel about you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. So today, guys, we're going to have some fun. This is a DIY. It is my first attempt at turning glass into pottery. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope that you will stick and stay until the end, till the reveal. I actually did it. And also, be sure to leave me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and also, I'd love it if you would hit that subscribe button. So here we go. So friends, what you see me doing here is mixing some baking soda into some white paint or an off-white paint. It's not inexpensive. It's a chalk paint by Waverly. I don't remember the exact color, but I can get that if you'd like it. Um, leave that in the comments below. I'm starting here with the black base. This was spray painted on. My goal is to not have any glass showing through. When we're done, we want this to look like it's truly a piece of pottery. So I spray painted it, and now we're going to add a base coat of the beige color. The rope you see around the bottom was another first for me. I tried the clay. I had a mold and I put it together, let it all dry over 24 hours, and here we are. If you'd like to see me do that, because it was my first time, I did not film it, I'd be happy to show that as well. It's really fun to do and it's not difficult to do. Since I've done this, I've bought a couple of other molds because I think I may be doing this on occasion. So what we're going to do now, or what I'm doing now, is going around the whole thing in this off-white with the baking soda. I'm going to find later, and you will see further down the video, that I add something else to it, and it gives it a real good coat as well when that's the first coat. But that's coming later. So for now, we're just going to go around. We're not totally covering it because, you know, these old pottery pieces all look like they're kind of like they've been sitting in the weather. So they're weathered and they're not new, and they have all of these highs and lows and different texture looks, and it's all done with paint, or at least we're going to do it with paint. So this bottle is a bottle that was thrifted. Nope, I take that back. This was given to me by a friend. I don't know what kind of alcohol was in it, but I thought it was a pretty bottle with a pretty shape, and so that's what we're using. So we're going to go all over this, and then we're going to start mixing paints. But this all has to dry first, and that's the key. So stick around, and I'll be popping in and out to let you know what I'm doing. So friends, I am using a stipple brush, and now I'm going to go to the pouncer. And these you can find at Dollar Tree. I ordered these from Amazon because you get such a large pack and you get different sizes. But you can surely pick them up at Dollar Tree or any other craft store for that matter. I'm going to be mixing the paint, and you'll see that this takes me a while to find my color combination. Excuse me. And that's normal because you have a way that you want it to look in your mind's eye. And what you're trying to do is to produce that picture. And so that does take a bit. And you'll notice that I keep drying in between. That's my heat gun. If you'd like information about that, please leave me a comment below. I'd be happy, very happy to let you know where I purchased it. And this is the type of thing you have to do. I dry between because I wasn't quite satisfied. So I wanted it to dry so that I could stipple in another paint color. You get better as you go, so don't get discouraged. I didn't. I just kept going, and it ended up being very, very pretty, I think, and I hope that you will as well. So I'm going in with a tan, and you'll see, you'll come back later. I'll have a burnt umber, and then I'll also use a little black to get the actual color. So it's a blend of paint. It's building on paint colors. And as I said, it's what you see it to be. This is all about what you like, whether you like it rustic, whether you like it not so rustic, and you can do it all with paint. Um, I wanted this to be not so rustic. I think in the end you'll see. I'm using these colors, but it's going to turn out looking a little darker, and I like that. I think my next one I'll try. I'll try a lighter color, but I liked this darker color, and I kept building until I got it exactly the way that I liked it. And mixing the paint on one brush works as well, but I had to learn that. As I said, this was my first attempt at turning glass into pottery. So leave me a comment below. Do you think this is something that you would try? I mean, pottery vases can be so expensive. And then you're always looking for a different shape. And they're all different shapes of bottles and other containers. You can thrift them and then just do this. This is relaxing for me. And when it doesn't cost anything, it's even more relaxing. And I had fun doing it because I like to craft. Um, I had fun doing it. I don't do it as often as I would like because it's something that I do when everything else is done, if you know what I mean. The house is clean, the meal is prepared. I don't have any purging to do, any major purging or anything else to do. And I sit and I can sit and do this for hours if everything else is done. But it's kind of that kind of thing. And I think that's why I don't do it more often because it's very rare that everything else is done, right? I don't know about at your house, but here it is. But anyway, I enjoyed this day. I just took a day. I needed a day to relax my brain, and this does it for me. Painting does it for me, whether it's a piece of furniture or glass. I don't enjoy painting walls. I don't. And that could be because I'm vertically challenged at 5'2", and you got to go up the ladder and down the ladder and da da da. I don't like all that. So I don't enjoy painting walls, but I'll paint a piece of furniture for you or DIY something for you and thoroughly enjoy it as I'm doing here. So let me know in the comments below. Do you enjoy painting a room? Are you good at it? I've seen some people that can just do it. They don't have to tape anything off. My painter that I hired, he didn't tape anything off. He just painted the walls and bippity boppity boop, he was done. And I'm in awe of people with that talent because I just can't do it. And I think I've come to the conclusion that we're good at what we enjoy doing for the most part. I know some people have jobs that they would rather be doing something else. I did. I was in corporate America for years and years before I retired, but what I really wanted to do was social work, and I never did that. But if you really enjoy something like a hobby like this, I think you're really good at it. And if you don't enjoy it, you won't be good at it. Like I was taught to sew. I have a sewing machine. That was just not my forte. I did not enjoy it. I've sewn clothes when my daughter was young and that sort of thing. And when that little bug just disappeared, I don't even pick up my sewing machine. I got to tell you, I don't even think I remember how to thread the thing. And that's sad when it's sitting there. But it's there if I need it, if something rips or something. And even then, I find that I'd prefer to hand sew because my mom was a very good seamstress. When she could hand sew or she could use that pedal on that machine. And so she taught me different stitches. So if something rips and it's not a big thing, I will hand sew it versus pulling the machine out. That's sad, huh? Oh well. As I said, it's just not something that I enjoy, but I do enjoy this. So what's your favorite craft? Are you a seamstress? Do you love to sew? I just look at people making curtains and comforters and I'm like in awe because it's so beautiful. And you can make it the way you want it too. I see the benefit of it. It's just I never ever truly enjoyed it. So yeah, but I enjoy this. So let's get back to this. So as you can see, the paint is building, the colors are changing. I don't think I can see very much of the black showing through, but the burnt umber, that dark brown is what I'm talking about, is replacing that. And I'm liking these colors. So are these colors that you would use, or would you like it lighter or even darker maybe? Maybe just a black and a tan, just that really deep, moody color, if you will. I think this turns out kind of moody in the end. It's just a lot of steps and a lot of building. And can you tell that I'm a painter who loves to paint, but I don't like paint on my hands? I'm just an oddity, guys. I really, really am. And so a lot of times I will wear gloves, but because this was such a small piece, I didn't think I would need them. But as you can see, those little purple things balled up over there, they're gloves, so they're at the ready if I need them. So we're going to just keep building and keep building on the paint, and I'll let you see how it turns out. You can see now the steps. You just build and build, and you just keep going until it's what you want it to be. It's all about you when you're DIYing.
Baby, I've been thinking about the things we said. Oh yeah. And maybe we'd be better off being just friends. Oh yeah. It's getting kinda obvious what you want from me. Only calling when you feel alone. You make promises, then you let them go. So if you just wanna have my body, you better go find somebody else. Baby, do you even think about me at all? Oh, 'cause lately it's been feeling like you just wanna break my heart. No.
So friends, I'm going to set this jar or bottle aside and start a new one. But something I found that will work is to add Elmer's glue to the mix. So as you can see, this is a new vessel. This one was thrifted. I think I paid like $2 for it, and I loved the shape. So we're going to try the same technique, but we're going to try something different. I added some Elmer's glue to the beige paint, the off-white paint that also has the baking soda in it, and that will make it adhere. And I'm doing that because this one did not get spray painted outside. It was too cold to spray paint this one. And so, yeah, I added the glue. You see how thick that is? I cleaned it with alcohol, that spray that I use, and it goes on thick. And the whole goal, once again, is so that you can't see any glass. You want it to look like real pottery. And the glue makes it go on thick. The glue also makes the paint adhere a little better too, and that's what we're going for. Now, chalk paint is really good about adhering to anything, including glass. But this, we don't want the chalk paint to be able to be lifted once it's done. That's also the reason that we put I put a coat actually on these two when it was done. It's not on camera, but I'll tell you, I added 2 coats of polyurethane, the matte finish. I didn't want shiny at all. And that will keep the chalk paint from, if it gets wet or anything, what chalk paint will do is just reactivate and it'll just rub off, and you don't want that. So I added 2 coats of polyurethane at the end, and again, it was matte. So this mixture is glue with the baking soda and the off-white paint. And you see how thick that's going through? You won't even be able to tell this is glass when I'm done. And you will also notice that something else I will do in this one, I will dip the paintbrush when I'm using the different colors in all of the colors at once. That helped me do this a lot quicker and to get the look that I wanted, the build. And that's what we're going for, is a built up. And you'll see further on that I'll be dipping the brush into all of the colors and then putting it on this piece. I love the shape of this piece, and you can't beat it for like $2 or $3. And that's all it cost me because this piece was thrifted. The first piece didn't cost me anything. It was donated to me from a friend. And my friends were all on the lookout. We don't really drink here. And when my friends have a pretty bottle, they will save it for me. And so you'll see a lot of bottle art coming up because I thoroughly love it. Um, and they've been donated, so it doesn't cost me anything. And that's what a good DIY, budget friendly, decorating your home in a budget friendly way can do for you. So you see, I'm dipping the brush in the different colors. And I'm using different colors this time. I added a little red hue to it as well to give this one a little bit of a different look. But again, I'm going for the dark, moody color as well. And that's where the burnt umber comes in. So that's what's going on here. So stick around for the reveal of both and to see how I style them as well.
I'm telling you that there ain't no other way. Pack your bags and then you will go away. I'm not gonna be begging you to stay. Said maybe if you asked me yesterday, I would handle this shit differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. Ooh. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I thought. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it bit by bit. It's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. 'Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way, yeah. This was not a good stay, gotta go our own way. 'Cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new, yeah. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I fly away to a new space. You know, I don't appreciate the chase. Now there's nothing here for me, yeah. I gotta go, I fly away to a new space. 'Cause gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. Sometimes. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow.
So friends, how do you think it's going? I think it's turning out great. I love that addition of the red tone in there. As you can see, this is a different day, different clothes. And I was smart enough to put an apron on this time. And one glove and my glove to keep my hand clean from the paint. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I had my nails done because this had to dry overnight. So um, I did take a break. We all have to take breaks, right? But I think this is coming along. So let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite craft? Or do you craft at all? Or do you at least like to try new things with paint and that sort of thing? I do. I certainly do. But I think this one is turning out um, a little better than the first, in my opinion. Let me know which one you like best. But again, the other was my first, so I'm giving myself grace, but I am liking this one a little better, I think. And I'm doing all of this turning and pulling the paper. And people, do you know that I have a little turn thingy to sit this on? But when I start painting, I always forget about it. I have to put it out so I can see it. I'm one of those people, out of sight, out of mind, kind of. So I have to keep things like at least in my mind's eye so that I know where it is so I can remember to use it. And then when I organize sometimes and put things away, guess what happens? But I do have one of those little, where is it? There it is. One of those little turn things uh, to sit these things on. Maybe I'll use that next time. It does make it easier when you're trying to paint all sides and that kind of thing. So let me know how you think it's turning out. We're almost there. It's almost time for the reveal. So don't go away. And let me know too, how you doing? Really, how are you doing? When I said I needed this paint day, I really, really meant it. This DIY day. Things are just really, really different right now. And if you let it, it will stress you out. I'm trying not to allow that to happen. So I do a lot of things to alleviate anxiety, and this is one of them. I also journal, and I also do my devotions every day, every morning. I'm getting better at that. I wasn't so good at that a while back, but I am getting better. That new book that I shared with you guys in a previous video that I said I have on devotionals has really sparked me and is getting me on the ball. I'm not every day. I shouldn't say that. I'm not every day, but I am a whole lot better than I was. A whole lot better. And I'm proud of that. And I know that um, I can get even better and it will become an everyday thing. So keep me in your prayers about that. Help me to stay focused and to do that every day and to not get up and just start my day without doing that first, my devotional. All right, friends, we're almost there. Hang on.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment to breathe.
For those of you that stuck and stayed through the end of this video, I'd like to say thank you. That helps my algorithm, helps my channel, because the algorithm, say that out loud 5 times, picks that up, and it does help my channel tremendously, so I am very grateful. We're almost at the reveal time. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope you've been inspired to try it yourself. If you have any questions about the technique, just leave it in the comments below. I will be doing more of these because I love it. I do love this. And just think of the endless possibilities of what you can do with this painting technique and what you can turn into what you want instead of spending hundreds of dollars at the high-end stores like Pottery Barn or all of the others where these things are very, very expensive. I absolutely love how this one turned out, and I hope you will as well. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind you to find something to bring joy into your life. And once you find your joy, please, please share it with someone else. People are really, really needing to share and to be kind and to be joyful with each other. So keep that in mind. Also, friends, I'd like to ask you to come back for the next video. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, please do so before you leave today. And leave me a big thumbs up, and a comment would be nice. I'd love to get to know you. So I did it. We're there. And here are my photos of how I styled them. I think they came out great. They're different, and that's good. They're not the same. But I like them both, but I love the second one. So there you go. And with that said, my friends, I hope that you will join me again for my next video. I thank you for coming in today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.